I guess I better go ahead and talk about this. So here we go. Alright, I guess I better go ahead and talk about the new Castlevania Netflix show, which a lot of people and video game fans are very upset about. Keep this in mind, this is kind of what's going on with Castlevania. A lot of people are very upset about this because the original character for Reno Blood, which is the setting for Castlevania Nocturne, no, a lot of people are kind of upset about the race swap issue because it is very much telling that Netflix is trying to get everyone into the whole situation. This is kind of what I'm gonna have to skip through this because this is the person that in the move to common an almost cliche Netflix Castlevania Nocturne supervising the background design Steve Stark has dismissed criticism of Antoinette's race swapping to encouraging fans unhappy with the change refrain from turning in the spin-off of Power Animation Studio core Castlevania animated series produced by the studio themselves. Nocturne is set to bring events of the 1993 video game Castlevania Reno Blood to the small screen. Amidst the 18th century French Revolution, the original game followed Richard Belmont, direct descendant of the original Castlevania protagonist Simon Belmont, as he attempted to live up to his lineage by both recovering his girlfriend Antoinette from Dracula's clutches. Now you can see right here, this is the image from the PlayStation game that they released, or the PlayStation Portable. It was definitely something that most people remember from Castlevania Dracula X. Now, in this version, you can see right here, she makes an appearance as a blonde girl. Now, this version, they decided to race swap her. Now, here's the thing I'm going to point out that Hollywood's been doing for a while. This is nothing new. They always try to, whenever they try to make a show, for example, they always, Cloak and Dagger, for example. If you've seen that show from Marvel, which it was canceled, you notice that they always try to pair up with, a black man with a white woman, This is the same exact thing that they do. This is the same exact trope. They're just pairing up with which is kind of what a lot of people are kind of criticizing right now. I personally don't hate the black woman in this. I understand everyone's upset about this. It's just people are kind of shaken up by this because the original character was white and she was from France. It's kind of weird how people were kind of according to Netflix, the former damsel in distress will now be portrayed as a sorceress who used her power and wits to escape vampire and forced enslavement in the Caribbean, and now wields magic to stop the impending apocalyptic threat. Which I guess they decided to change this as a creative decision to make it more inclusive, But at the same time, yes, it's pissing off people because Antoinette was kind of like the damsel in distress trope, but still, I get why they're trying to do this to make the story interesting, but I guess they kind of had to because they wanted to increase their ESG score. But you can see right here, this is kind of what we're expecting from the show. And by the looks of it, I guess they kind of had to make her, look like we're getting a black vampires and vampire hunters, which, yeah, these people have never seen a black vampire hunter, haven't they? I'm not gonna tell them. because they really never watched that movie, haven't they? And I'm not going to tell them anything because they never probably watched that movie. And I did, but I'm not going to tell what it is because I know they never watched any old movies in their lifetime. They're so sheltered. That's why most people don't know that a black vampire hunter exists, and it's in a movie that most people don't remember. And I guess I'm not gonna tell them because they're clueless. And this is kind of the problem. Like, these people, like, sir, you have not the amount of Castlevania fans furious with Antoinette being race swapped. The original character are great, but the race swapping pre-existed character needs to stop. And it's kind of like people were kind of like literally seeing the handful of people angry about and complained about something that matters. Because why can't you respect the source material? Don't watch the show then. I generally don't care. It's a very small handful of people that are a bit angry, and we made the character black. Yes, they made the character black, but but it's kind of strange that they're trying to make this show, and I can understand. The guys, leave the guy alone. Please don't contact or harass him or anything like that. If you don't want to watch this show, you don't have to watch this show. It's kind of what it is. Anyways, guys, leave your likes and dislikes down below and tell me what you guys think of this, because I'm not holding it against the creator. I understand this is the creator's decision to do this. As far as I know, if it's going to be a good show or not, it depends on how this person wishes to go forward with this, and good luck to him. If it succeeds, then that's fine. If it doesn't, oh well. That's his creative decision, and if it doesn't succeed, well, okay. Oh well. Anyways, we told him so. I'm out of here. Peace.